Learn beyond the infinity. Future starts here.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Quantum Explorer. My name is Harsh. I am teaching you DSA in this DSA playlist. Today's lecture we will discuss about part 2 of hashing, which include character hashing, code, not in VS Code, because I assume that before learning DSA you have mastered your language. So DSA is more about concept and very less about coding by teacher. And third is time complexity. So let's begin. One, two, twice. How many times C appear? C appear one, two, twice. How many times F appear? F appear once. How many times Z appear? Z appear 0 times, as we can see in this array. So we should get this kind of output. So what should we do? So first of all, you must watch the first part of hashing, character hashing. Logic is same, but it looks more conceptual and more different, but same logic. How it is? Just suppose, first of all, one thing that in our string we have all elements in small letters. So we have 26 A to Z. Okay, we must generate array has length 26 like that. This is 0, this is 1, and this is 25. There is no such relation, but we assume that 0 is A, 1 is B, 2, 3, 2 is C, 3 is D, 25 is Z. We assume that. Now, next concept. How we assign? In mind, we map that A is 0, B is 1, but how we do in code? So that is for a code that is called ASCII code or ASCII value. What is this? In ASCII value, all capital A to Z written 65 to 90 and all small A to Z is written as 97 to 122. What it means? It means that in array, in integer type variable, let's say in integer type variable Q, I store A. So I give data type integer and I store character. So how compiler interprets? Compiler follow this ASCII code. It interpret such that A is equals to character type A is equals to 97 in integer type. So when I print value of Q, the output is 97. Let's say I declare another variable, let's say P is equals to B, so its value will be 98. Okay, I hope you understand about ASCII value. And now the question is how I map this ABCD to Z small letters in code form. So how I do that? I want to map C as in this array 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 25. How I do that? In ASCII value, my compiler knows that the value of C is 99 and the compiler also knows that the value of A is 97. So when I do C minus A and declare another variable, let's say sigma, let's say S, so value of it will be 2 and which is my C in my array's position. Let's say I want to do about D, so what should I do? I do D minus A and it comes to 3 and in my array the index of D is 3. So in short, if I have any character CH, then I do CH minus A and I get index in my this array and I call this array as hash array. So this is the whole logic behind I store the A to Z ABCD in 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 25 manner. How I write in code, let's understand code. Before writing code, I want to tell you that in ASCII value, we have total 20 to 56 kind of variation, means it contains symbols like dollars and hashtag different symbols, it about A to Z, small letters and capital letters, alphabet and many things. Okay, total we have 256. In previous example, we know that we have all small letters. That's why we declare an array of size 26. But when we get question, we don't know all letters are small or all letters are capital. So what do? We declare an array of length 256. It means that in array, in string, let's say A, B, C, D comes. When A comes, it's stored at the place of 97. And when we want to return how many times A appear, we return hash of 97 and we will get our answer. Now let's write the code. In code, first of all, we have int main function. First of all, I declare a string. Let's say s and take input from user of C in s. Next, what should I do? As I tell you, let's have two examples. In first example, suppose that we have only small letters. Then I declare an hash array of integer type has length 26 and all elements filled with 0. Okay, what should I do next? I iterate in my string for int I is equals to 0, I less than s dot size, hash of s of I minus a plus plus. First of all, we understand this line, how this line works, and then we'll write for the code. Created an array of length 26, starts from 0 to 25. First of all, my for loop iterate inside this string, and how it works. It works like hash of s of I minus a. It looks like hash of s of 0 firstly is equals to a minus a means hash of 0 plus plus, and as I told you earlier, all values are filled with 0 initially. When hash of 0 plus plus, then value of 0th index increase by 1. Second time my loop iterate for b means first index hash of 1 minus hash of s of 1 minus a means hash of s of 1 is b minus a means hash of 1 plus plus means first index become 1. This is how whole loop iterate, and at the end value of a b c are 2 and the value of d is 3. This is how this loop will work, and at last from user I declare an integer variable. Let's say for query q, I take input from user of q and return hash of q minus a, and this will be my answer. But usually we don't do that because we don't know in string all letters are smalls or capitals. So what we do? Instead of declaring array of length 26, we declare array of length 256. So what kind of change in my code? I just change here this thing, means this thing only. This is the change in whole code. I hope you understand the code, and please go to VS Code and write this code by yourself. If I tell you about time complexity for this hash map, so basically we are here doing two things. First is storing and second is fetching. So time complexity for both is equals to log n, and in whatever be the case, either this is worst, best or average, in all case time complexity will be log n. So this is all about numerical hashing and character hashing. From next video we will start from sorting.